It's now an essential piece of home equipment. Remember when we were growing up, we might need some adhesive strips. We might need that thermometer in the house that you put under your tongue or you jam it in an armpit, or I don't even know. This one, you don't have to have any contact. And this one, you can register the temperature of someone's body from 2 inches away. You can register the temperature of a room, and you can register the temperature of a surface, meaning if you are making a baby's formula, or if you're trying to get the bath ready for someone that you're caring for and you don't want it to be too hot for them, you can judge that from using this too. Now, this is Homewell, and this is all about that well-being devices for residential use and used in doctors' offices too. It can record 32 readings also, so that is a great way to maybe register some of your readings and share it with your doctor. Here's where you store them, Celsius or Fahrenheit, and then you can take it to different modes. So you can either show the room, you can show a surface, or you can take the temperature of someone's body, of course. 3 easy payments of $11.64, and we have Janine Mullen here to talk to us all about it. Janine is a friend of mine. It's so good to see your face. How are you?
Thank you, beautiful. I'm doing great. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So you know that I love this. I know a lot of people do too, because more than 170,000 have already been sold. But right now, more than ever, Janine, don't you think this is a great tool to have in the house? You don't even have to make contact.
Yes. So, just think, do you know where your thermometer is right now?
Nope.
A lot of times it comes out when someone's sick. So the great thing about this thermometer is you can take your own temperature and then take the temperature of someone else, and you'd be, wow, at least 3 feet away from the person, because you're not touching them at all.
Yeah.
And also, Mary, I love that this is FDA cleared, clinically accurate. It comes with the batteries, which I personally always appreciate. And it also comes with this little carry pouch.
I like that too, so I can always find it. And I'll show here in our studio, we're gonna dive into how it works, because I've got it, my finger is on mode. And then when I slide it through, right there, I've got it on surface temp. It shows it up there at the top. And then the next mode is body. So I'm gonna hold that up to my forehead, and I'm gonna press this button. So hang on, body, going for my forehead, hit scan, get about 2 inches away. You hear it beep? Now it says 97.7. So I know we have a chart that we're gonna pop up and talk about. Okay, that says 97.7. Now what, Janine?
So that it's going to backlight green. And I love how large that screen is, Mary. I don't even need readers for it. So it's going to backlight green if it's what is a typical temperature. It's going to backlight yellow if you might be like in the danger zone of having a fever. And it will backlight red if you have an elevated temperature, and it will say beep, 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 beep. Not only you or whoever's temperature that you're taking. And remember, Mary, those 32 readings get stored automatically, which I really appreciate. So you don't even have to think about it. So the memory reading's right here. So to turn it on, you're going to push the button right there in the center, like Mary said. You're going to be about 1 inch or 2 from your forehead. Push the button. And that simply, I have my reading. Now the numbers aren't coming up because of the cameras, but they're certainly coming up for Mary and I. We can certainly see what our temperatures are. So please know that. But it's FDA cleared. It's clinically accurate. Yes, you can do the surface, body, or room temperature. But right now, I just really like to focus on the body temperature.
Yeah.
And also, I just want everyone to know that the backlighting that I was just speaking of, green if it's a normal temperature, yellow if you're in the danger zone, and it'll backlight red if the fever's elevated, that is for the body mode. Okay, so it's not going to do that for the surface or the room mode. Although, Mary, I do use the room mode a lot, I have to say.
Tell me, I mean, I think too, like I know that it's not for comical purposes, but I always think it's cold. My husband always thinks it's hot. And so this would be great to say, actually, it says that it's 60 degrees in here. It is officially cold because Homewell said so. But I also love the fact too, with the surface, was I correct in thinking, like if you were making baby formula, if you were trying to temper bath water, I mean, that would be a great gauge for you to know, okay, it's at the right temperature.
It certainly would be a
Cool.
great gauge. You'd have
Okay.
to know what that temperature would be that you would want it
Sure.
to be, of
Sure.
course. But I like that typically this does come out in the house when someone's not feeling well. So I like that it's no touching. I remember I came from a large family and we had, one of the thermometers that were mercury, and half the time it would fall and break, and the other time I was always worried about who used it last time and how they cleaned it. This, you don't have to worry about any of that.
Right. And I like too, whether you want to use it at home or whether you have a small office and you know what, folks are masking up, folks are vaccinated, but they are coming back to, the office in small numbers and you just like to keep one for your business. This is a great tool for that too. This is something that has been so wildly popular here at QVC. More than 170,000 have been sold. It is FDA cleared technology. It's on 3 easy payments of $11.64. You can order by phone. You can call us at 800-500-7590. You can go to QVC.com and order there. You can order from our mobile application. But folks are picking up more than one right now, as often happens when we do air V34617. So just to give you a little heads up that it does have sound and silent modes, big LCD screen so that you can read it easily. There is an auto shut off so that you don't have to worry, did I turn it off? I can't remember. It'll shut itself off and it will record 32 readings. You get the 2 AAA batteries to get you started too. So Janine, it's one of those that you may be sitting and watching right now and not have any questions about it, but when you need it, you'll wish that you had it, don't you think?
So true, Mary. And
Yeah.
did you hear my little beep? I like to have the sound on, but a number of people like to turn the sound off. So you do have that option just in case you're taking care of, someone that's really sick or a baby. But we always think about babies and the elderly and people that are sick, but also in this day and age, you need it when you're healthy because
Yes.
you need to prove that you're healthy a lot of
Yeah.
times to
Great
people.
point. Great
So
point,
it's
Janine.
fantastic to have in your purse. Put it in your kid's book bag. If you know a college student, it's literally something that everybody really needs to have right now. So I'm happy that we can bring it to all of our friends.
I'm glad so many folks are able to pick it up today too and enjoy it just like we are. So thank you, Janine, so much for your time. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, see you soon.
Bye-bye for now. You know what? This is what she's going to be coming back with. She's going to be talking to us about the Sunbeam Set of 2 Renew Express Heat Shoulder Wraps. Oh, okay, wait a minute.